Hi, I'm CK. If there's one thing that I've learned over time is that so many of you use drum library software, which is, it's so great. Whether you're an eKit player and use it for that, or you're producing and recording, either way, the fact that we live in the future, we live in the now, that we have these professional drum kits at our fingertips at a click of a button, chef's kiss. Something else that I've noticed is some of you are ferociously loyal to the drum library developer of your choice. Line in the sand, forget the other companies, this one's the best. I'm not harping on you, I promise you that, because I have loyalties as well. I would say, just based on some of the comments I've read, mine are just at a lesser degree. The issue that I see with that is some of you could be missing out on some incredible drum sounds just because you're not willing to try them. And as we all know, the drum libraries are only getting bigger and better and better and better. So, to put it simply, I want to play a game. The game is simple. I have chosen 5 developers of drum libraries. I'm going to present to you a blind audio test, and it's up to you to see if you can discern which samples belong to which company.
Go ahead, make my day.
All right, so let's meet our contestants. In alphabetical order, we have Addictive Drums 2, EZdrummer 3, GGD, RS Drums, and Superior Drummer 3. The rules of the game are simple. I recorded a drum performance that's 21 seconds long, and we are going to use that exact same performance across all different developers. And then I also recorded a guitar and a bass riff to accompany that, so that way we can simulate this as a real world song, or as in using the drum library in a real world scenario if you were producing a track for yourself or for someone else. And don't worry, I will showcase the drums by themselves, but that's going to be later. Now, what I allowed myself to do for this competition across the board between all 5 developers is I got to pick my own preset. I got to manipulate inside their onboard mixer anything I wanted. That means I could change out kicks or snares. And then I obviously got to play with the modifications of the mixing board. And then I took each individual library and sent it through my own personal mixing bus chain. And then I closed the book by sending each track through my own personal mastering chain. So everything should sound pretty good. Now, obviously, I'm not going to play everything in alphabetical order. The point is for you to not know. So I relied on ChatGPT. I asked it, will you randomize these 5 brands for me? And it did, as you can see here, blurred out, of course. And now we're to the point where you get to witness all 5 libraries, randomized, of course, back to back. Do you think you can tell which drum kit belongs to which developer? Let's find out. Roll the tape. And there it is. Sweet. Do you think you know? Unfortunately, and I know you're going to hate me for this, I'm not going to give you the answers in this video. I can feel the burning through the screen right now. And that's because anybody that wants to participate in this little contest, which by the way, I don't have a prize for you. Bragging rights, maybe. I'm not sponsored. Sponsorships, what's that? I would love to be able to provide anyone that guesses this correctly with some sort of reward, but unfortunately, I have no endorsements at this point. But hopefully if this video does well, brands will maybe start knocking and I'll be able to throw some products at you. But back to the point, I just want to be able to allocate time for those who want to actually dissect the sounds that I presented in this video and see if they can truly discern which company belongs to which performance. And I'll be keeping an eye on the comment section. I'm obviously not going to give anything away. If anybody did guess correct by the time that I need to have that other video uploaded by, I will make sure to record a personal shout out to you and say, congratulations, bravo. That video will be available this Friday, May 2nd, starting at 8 a.m. Thank you for sticking it through this video. I hope that it was entertaining, and more importantly, I hope that it was thought-provoking because, like I said, you don't want to sleep on some incredible drum sounds that might be just perfect for you. So come back this Friday the 2nd to check out and see if your guesses were correct and if you know your drum library softwares. I'm CK, Arcane Arrow is my music project, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace!